what I want to say about the kids, and I don't know if you all realize this, I've told a couple of the parents, is the state is wanting us to do these industry certifications. And so we do what's called the Internet Business Associate in the 7th grade. And then we do the Site Development Associate, which is web design, in the 8th grade. And that's all we do. And that's all we're supposed to do. But this is a great group of kids that I knew it could be done early, that I wanted to challenge, I wanted to give something extra to. And so I got special permission from the district and Dr. Licata to do this NTA, which is the Network Technology Associate. And it's the 3rd in the series. So it's an actual Web Foundations industry certification. It's like a packet. And we had 4 or 5 kids do it first, because we were told how easy it was, or I was told how easy it was. I'm like, okay, this is no big deal. And only one of the students passed it. And we're like, well, wait a minute. You know, the kids were working at it, they had taken a bunch of practice tests, and only one kid passed. And I'm like, wow, okay, we got to step back from this. And then we realized, because I actually then took the test and said, okay, now I see what's wrong. We stepped back and said, okay, this is a lot more complicated, a lot more detailed than what we were expecting. So I put a couple of quick lessons together for the kids and turned them loose. And all your kids passed. The 14 kids out of maybe 20 that started. And what I need you to know and really think about is they did it on their own. Okay, I'm still teaching the other kids the site development, and we just tested last Wednesday when some of you kids already finished the NTA. They studied on their own, and in teams, which was great to watch in class. They all worked together, they built some Quizlet information, and it was just amazing to watch them. And they could have been playing games. They could have been what we call chilling out in class because they were done with what I had to do for them. But they took it on their own. And so they did something that was special just because they did it by themselves. But additionally, no one else has done it at this age. They do this in the 10th grade usually, okay? And they struggle in the 10th grade for the kids to pass this. So what's so special today and why Dr. Avosa is here and we're doing this morning is this is really a unique group of kids, okay? I've had it for 3 years. And as I look around the room, it's like, I've got a story for each one of you guys. You know, I know your quirks, I know your mannerisms, I know where you sit, you know. It's like, they, you know, over 3 years, they become my kids, right? But I've absolutely loved having them for students. They've done some amazing things. What we're going to get into next is what I tried looking forward to for the last 3 years, is actually building websites, okay? And we'll start that as soon as we get back from the winter break. We're working on the content now. And we're going to build websites and put them out there on a Jupyter Middle domain. So they'll actually be on the web. It's an amazing group of kids. Thank you for letting me have them and be their teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Black. I appreciate it. So my first word is for the students, and I want you to just hear this loudly and clearly. I am so proud of you. What you have done is amazing. And what I want you to learn from this, besides what you've already learned to pass all of those tests, and yes, you're high school ready, yes, you're college ready, yes, you're workforce ready, but you're ready. You're ready, and hopefully this will inspire some confidence in you that you can carry with you into any situation you get to. A teacher, a professor, an employer is going to set the bar here. I can already tell you're not going to be satisfied with that. You're going to want to set the bar here for yourself. And that drive is something that if you have learned in the 8th grade, that is going to carry you. You are going places, and I can't. So I want to say thank you to the teachers. And parents, of course, I say this often to you, but thank you for sending us your best every single day. Whatever you are doing at home, we thank you. We could not do it without you. It's now my pleasure to introduce my boss, Dr. Avosa, who I have had the pleasure of working with now for a number of years, even though I'm new still to Florida. Speaking of setting the bar high, this is an individual who comes in as a leader and understands the importance of relationships, just like Mr. Black was talking about. He knows all of your quirks. Dr. Avosa knows the importance of relationships, knows that that is essential and key to getting us all to the next level. I'm sure you all have heard about our strategic plan, our 5-year goals. These kids are more than well on their way to helping our district achieve all of our goals. Dr. Avosa, thank you for coming.
Guys, good morning. Can we give our parents and folks who are here supporting students, let's give our parents and our teachers a round of applause for supporting us today. So a lot of people say, well, what does the superintendent do? And what's all the fuss about this job? What is it that we need to do as superintendents or leaders in education? And sometimes, it's focused on the day-to-day, which is how do we get students prepared for tomorrow? And other times, and more importantly, it's really focused about what's out ahead of the headlights, which means 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, what will you be doing as young men and women? Your teacher not only helps folks here, but last week, Dr. Licata, who leads our career and choice program, was ironically mentioning how much work Mr. Black had done to help other teachers in other parts of the community. And although Palm Beach County is about 200,000 students and Miami-Dade's 400,000, we actually have significantly more students who participate in career and technical ed industry certification, twice as much as Miami-Dade, and yet we're half the size. So it is a huge honor for us in Palm Beach County with over 300 choice programs and really knocking it out of the park. We're the #1 high-achieving large district in the state of Florida, but we know we can continue to get better. So as you think about your next steps, high school is right around the corner. So again, congratulations on achieving this. Very, very few students at your age. In fact, I don't know that we have any other schools that have come out this far. So as Mr. Black said earlier, congratulations. You guys are pioneers and groundbreakers. You always have to have a group that goes first. And you guys were the first group, and you knocked it out of the park. So give yourselves a round of applause for that. And then lastly, it's hard to...
They are the youngest kids ever to take the test and pass it. The other students who are taking this and doing this are at least 2, 3, 4 years older. Okay? So guys, that's something that in the country, which makes it in the world. Okay? You're the youngest kids ever to do this.
I learned at a meeting the other day, Palm Beach, our school district, leads the way in middle school acceleration and industry certifications. And then when the chart was laid out for all of us to see, they all wanted to know, what is Jupiter Middle School doing? Because Jupiter is leading the way. That's you guys.
So I'm going to call your name, come up and get your certificates. You'll get a picture with Miss Hasty and Dr. Avosa and I. And Kenia!
Congratulations.
Realize how important it was that the Dr. Avosa took the time out to come today and do this out of his schedule. That's how important and how really cool what you guys did.
Congratulations!
Look at all these people snapping photos of you guys.